for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Indiana Pacers. A quick check out the starting five for both teams. And we'll be seeing Chris Mullin, and guys, really one of the great players to watch.
But you have to be aware of his specific capacity to knock down the corner three. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
So Indiana wins the tip. And here's Jackson. Mullen a screen on Harper. Outside Jackson.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
They get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pacers will return possession here.
7 seconds.
Here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Mullen. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Mullen's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pacers. Outside, Rodman. The pass to Jordan. Stolen. Jackson against Harper. Davis setting the pick for Jackson. Pass to Mullen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Chris Mullin at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Mullen. And Mullen drops them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. The point he was driving home was that they are at their best when their defense is the driving force of their game. He said, when we rely on D to create our offense, to get us that big play that can swing momentum, that is when we are really tough to beat. Let's see how their defense fares tonight.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
Back to Pippen. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Jackson kicks to Miller. It's good. The assist is coming from Jackson.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. Searching for their first points of the game. He feeds it to Jordan. He's against Miller. Unloads from 13. And it falls over the rim and in.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jackson kicks to Mullen. It's sent back by Pippen. Right side, Jordan. And stolen by Miller. Jackson drives in.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Jackson. 2 shots.
Easy boys, come on!
And he makes the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Jackson against Harper. Here's Pippen. The step back jumper is good. Pippen's got his first points in this one. Pacers leading by 4. Jackson with it. He kicks to Mullen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
The drive by Jordan. Now the Pacers moving it up. Now the dish to Miller. Number 45. Covered by Long. Number 45. Shot clock at 6. Long way on him. Number 45. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
It's Pippen with the drive from the baseline. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Pacers leading by 6. He dishes it to Davis. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Jackson. Pass to Mullen. Rebounded by Rodman.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Harper dishes to Pippen. Kicks it to Harper. Back to Rodman. Passes it to Pippen. This one for 3. Can't hit. Davis with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Miller outside. There's the feed to Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Mullen. Back to Jackson. A baseline J. And the busted good. Here's Harper. Outside Jordan. Back to Harper. Outside Pippen. He passes to Long. Outside Pippen. Dishes it to Harper. Outside Pippen. Clock at 6. Feeds to Jordan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Free throw good, Jordan. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers leading by 6. Now Jackson. On the wing, Mullen. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Pippen against Mullen. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Outside Harper. Outside Pippen. Here's Wennington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best in the foul line.
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Pacers leading by 6. Mullen is screen on Harper. Number 45, defended by Wellington. Number 45, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. And here is Harper. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Jordan, rebounded by Jackson. And here's Indiana. The pass to Miller. It's good. The assist is coming from Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 8. Here's Harper. And there's the pass to Jordan.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Davis. The second chance points on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Now here's Rodman. Backing down is Jordan. So for the Bulls, Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. Kukoc is screen on Jackson. Brown kicks to Jordan. The pit gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Jordan's got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Rose goes in. Pass to Davis. Defended by Wellington. With the fadeaway. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rose. Davis has got his second basket.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Pippen kicks to Brown. Pass to Wellington. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Pippen. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. Pacers with the rebound.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Now here's Rose. He feeds it to Davis. Rebounded by Wellington. Bulls trail by 10. Now here's Pippen. Gets it to go. Pippen's got 6.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Jackson kicks to Miller. Back to Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop. And Miller brings it down high.
Better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively. What a lead they have already to show for it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Simmons is checked in for Wellington. Bulls trail by 10. Brown with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
The Pacers making a change here. Indiana leading by 8. Best. He's covered by Brown. Back to Rose. Passes it to Best. Here's Hoiberg. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's Brown. Simpkins. He's guarded by Davis. Brown kicks to Kukoc. Bushler. Back to Kukoc. Brown dishes to Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Outside Rose. Best passes to Rose. Pulls up. High post. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Bushler. Bulls trail by 10. Back to Brown. There's the pass to Bushler. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bushler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Rose attacking. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Guarded by Kukoc. 9 feet out. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 6.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
He kicks it to Kukoc. Back to Brown. He passes it to Bushler. Brown. Here's Simpkins. He's covered by Rose. Gets the bucket.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Davis kicks to Rose. Pass to Best. Here's Hoiberg. And the 3 off target. Here's Bushler. There's the dish to Brown. On the wing, Kukoc. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. Right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Bulls trail by 7. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Brown. He's out there with Bushler. Simpkins is out there with Tony Kukoc. Passes to Bushler from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Number 45, defended by Simpkins. The rebound by Simpkins.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Brown. Excellent defense there from Best. Indiana leading by 7. Davis sets a screen. It's up a 3. Caught the bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
The Bulls making a switch here. Conley's checked in. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brown outside. The pass to Bushley. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. He passes to Bushley. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers leading by 10. Best passes to Rose. He dishes it to Davis. Back to Rose. Number 45, covered by Longley. Rejected by Longley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Kukoc kicks to Brown. Pass to Bushley. The feed now to Kukoc. Shoots from the baseline. That's good on the jump shot.
Now, very solid offensive execution out there.
Kukoc has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Rose a screen on Brown. Number 45, covered by Longley. Rose goes in. Here's Hoiberg. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 7 points in the game.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Simpkins. Here's Kukoc. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Rose. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Brown. And both free throws good for Rose. Bulls trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Bushley. Outside Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Timeout called the Pacers.
And now, let's hear it for your East Base.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Best. There's a good screen. Number 45. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the Hoopers.
Now Jordan, he has 6. Pass to Longley. Kicks it to Kukoc. Now the pass to Longley. Comes up empty down low.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And the Pacers with possession here. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shot clock at 6. There's Rose with the 3. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan dishes to Harper. Jordan with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Harper kicks to Jordan. Working on Rose. Tries to snap the cold streak. The kick out to Harper. Back to Jordan. It's good from the top of the key. Jordan's got 8 points. Pacers leading by 12. And here's Rose. Pass to Best. Number 45. Rose. Right side Rose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Rose. 2 shots.
Come on, you can hit this.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Chicago making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 14. Outside Jordan. Outside Pippen. Lock at 6. The 10-footer. That one wide left.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And so it's Indiana with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's Miller with the 3. Indiana again missing. And here's Longley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pippen. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers leading by 14. Rose passes to Miller. Miller off a pick from Davis. Rose dishes to Miller. Back to Rose. The baseline J. Good. He hits the jump shot. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
It came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Dennis Rodman, who's checked in for Chicago. Backing down is Jordan. Right side, Jordan. Pippen. Dishes to Harper. Feeds it to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Rose has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Screen by Longley. It's Pippen with the drive. Jordan with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Harper back to Pippen. Looking to end the drought. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Throws against Pippen. Passes it to Best. He feeds it to Miller. On the high post. No good. Some solid defense from Harper. He kicks to Pippen. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Mullins checked in for Davis. He misses the free throw. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Long. No good on the second free throw.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Mullen a screen on Pippen. And the pass to Best. On the wing, Miller. Miller with another miss.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
It's Pippen with the drive. Gets it to go. Pippen's got 8. Pacers leading by 14. Miller outside. He passes to Best. Davis with a screen on Harper. Back to Miller. And the Bulls making a change here. Wennington's checked in. Number 45. Another shot, and it's rejected.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Pippen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, he has 8 points and a block.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Scotty taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yet to convert from the line this quarter. Boy, this is painful to watch.
Miller kicks to Davis. The dish to Mullen. No luck. Nice D from Pippen. Bulls trail by 14. Harper. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Miller kicks to Jackson. Number 45. Defended by Wennington. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen. 1:53 left here in the second. Here's Pippen. Can't connect from short range.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
Miller kicks to Jackson. Jackson at the pit from Mullen. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 45 hits the front of the rim and out.
It's been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Again, the miss by Pippen.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Mullen passes to Miller. Outside Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Davis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Bulls trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Pennington passes to Pippen, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Here's Jackson after the Bulls pick up 2. Mullen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Mullen's got 11 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Jordan. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Rodman. He dishes it to Pippen. Here's the 3. And it's Pippen again missing.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Here's Jackson. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Now, presented by Sprint.
Thursday night means basketball on 2K Sports. Thanks so much for joining us for the halftime report. Indiana with the lead against Chicago. Facing a challenging opponent, they're just pounding them. Chris Mullen playing with confidence. He has 11 points, and the looks have been coming for him. A great shooting percentage from the floor and the line. Now for the Bulls, they're not looking nearly as crisp. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. You might see some adjustments after the break. Their scoring leader, Scottie Pippen. He's got 10 points and 3 rebounds as well. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Chris Mullen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Jackson is out there with Miller. And there's Davis. Then it's Mullen. That's the Pacers 5. Harper kicks to Jordan. Lets it fly. And shot is good that time. Jordan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Chicago. Pacers leading by 13. Outside Jackson. Goes up on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed to Harper. Kicks it to Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. 2 shots. Free throw good, Jordan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Throws it up high. And Miller throws it down high.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Jordan. after the made shot from Miller. And Miller with the block. Jordan. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the third quarter. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Harper. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Mullen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Bulls trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Rodman with a screen on Mullen. It's Pippen with a drive. That drops. Pippen's got 12.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
And the Pacers call time here.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a time off so that trainer can help him out.
Jackson with it. Miller outside. Back to Jackson. Davis with a screen on Harper. Jackson kicks to Mullen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Back to Harper. Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Miller against Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Indiana leading by 13. Outside for Jackson. It's picked off. Harper pushes to Pippen. Here's Jordan. He's got the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And Indiana making a change here. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Jordan. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Rodman passes to Pippen. One way, a screen on Mullen. Pippen kicks to Harper. Back to Pippen. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Pippen's got 15.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
And so it's Indiana with it. At one point, they led by 16. Jordan kicks to Harper. Pippen. Great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Number 45, covered by Longman. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
First one falls for him. Wellington, he's checked in for Chicago. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Harper. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Jackson against Harper. Davis kicks to Mullen. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. That's good. Mullen's got 16 points.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Harper kicks to Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Pippen is doubled. Outside Harper. Back to Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside Pippen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers leading by 9. Davis with a screen on Jordan. Best passes to Mullen. Simpkins, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Dishes to Rose. Passes to Best. Shot clock at 6. That's his first personal foul. Miller's checked in for Jackson. Feeds it to Mullen. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Mullen's got 19 points.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Time ball here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. Thus the timeout, you got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Bulls trail by 12. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Shoots. Pennington. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Rose, a screen on Harper. Off the screen, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Harper. It's Pippen on the wing. And they get it. It's Pippen again, missing. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Rose. He has 6. And there's the pass to Best. 6 to shoot. Number 45. The shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Now Jordan. He's got 17. Backing down is Pippen. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Pippen's got 9 points in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Rose. Number 45. Again, Indiana.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pass to Simpkins. He kicks it to Jordan. He's against Miller. The turnaround J. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 19 points.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Miller sets a screen for Rose. Number 45, defended by Wennington. Rose dishes to Miller. Releases. And again, it's Indiana converted. Bulls trail by 14. And here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Pippen is covered by Rose. The kick out to Harper. Back to Pippen. The dish now to Jordan. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass to the right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the boards.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. Number 45. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Harper with the ball. Jordan, the pass to Wennington. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Rose. He dishes it to Jackson. Number 45, rejected by Wennington. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Longley's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Bulls trail by 12. Rodman kicks to Jordan. He's against Miller. Jordan with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And Miller with the block. Rose attacking. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Harper. Number 45. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
Come on, you can get this.
That free throw, no good.
You get the next one.
He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 13. Jordan dishes to Harper. He passes to Rodman. Jordan the screen. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Great D that time from Davis.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Number 45. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:02 left in the third. Harper. Now the feed to Jordan. Clock at 6. There's the bucket good. Jordan's got 13 points in the second half.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Rodman against Rose. Number 45 misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 11. Screen by Longley. Here's Harper. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. Hits the three-point shot. Miller's got 15.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large parts of their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. There's Miller. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pacers lead by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And so it's Indiana with it. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dennis Rodman. Longley out there with Tony Kukoc. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 2 spot. Now here's Rose. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the line for your Pacers, Rose. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Rose. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 12. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. He's against Miller. Pippen against Miller. Back to Kukoc. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now Miller kicks to Jackson. Miller outside. All alone. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah.
Now Jackson. Scottie Pippen missing from long range.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Takes a 3. That's good. Pippen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's his second three-pointer in this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had. You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Michael Jordan is checked in for the Bulls. Timeout call the Pacers.
Kevin, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during that break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Mullen. Number 45, Rodman cover. 5 on the clock. Jackson drives in. And a rejection by Rodman. That's good. Davis. That's now 8 points for Davis. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Pippen. Pippen is double. Dishes it to Rodman. Harper kicks to Pippen. On target with his three. Here's Miller. Steps back and fires. And he connects with the jumper. He's got 4 this quarter. Now here's Jordan. Backing down is Pippen. Back to Jordan. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. 26 points for Michael Jordan. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Mullen. Back to Jackson. Davis setting the pick for Jackson. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock.
That fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Luke Longley's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And the Pacers with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pippen with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mullen kicks to Davis. The shot goes down. Very good possession right there. Double-double back. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Feeds it to Jordan. Back to Harper. Now the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Jackson passes to Miller. Back to Jackson. Miller outside. From the arc. Miller's got 7 now in this quarter.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here's Pippen. Good coach dishes to Pippen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Pippen's got 25 points in the game. Pacers leading by 16. And it's Miller penetrating. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Now Harper. Outside, Kukoc. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Kukoc. They're good on the triple. Here's Indiana. Miller kicks to Mullen. Indiana moving it around. Right side, Mullen. Right side, Mullen. No good. Nice D from Harper. Bulls trail by 18. Tries from 16. Here's Indiana. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Davis. The Bulls making a switch here. Odman's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Harper. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here comes Michael Jordan. And that one's good. Pacers leading by 16. Jackson drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Harper. Jordan, guarded by Jackson. Jordan inside, and stolen by Miller.
Example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Pippen following the score by Indiana. Jordan can't get it to go. Mullen with the ball. Now guarded by Harper. Here's Miller. And shot. No good.
An easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Beyond the arc. Up again. And finished off by Longley.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Miller. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so here is Chicago. It's an 18-point game. Pippen kicks to Jordan. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. 31 points for Michael Jordan.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And here's Jackson. Back to Miller. Little turnaround. Gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Back to Rodman. The dish to Jordan. He passes to Longley. Outside Rodman. His first shot coming late. And it's Chicago scoring again.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pacers leading by 15. Jackson with it. Miller outside. Number 45, covered by Longley. Harper the pass to Pippen. That's good. Pippen's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there. Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Number 45. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. He's got 19.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 13. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. No. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Rose, he's checked in for the Pacers. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Indiana leading by 12. And loaded it. And he comes it home with one hand.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a bit one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Now here's Rudd. 1:22 left in the fourth. 4 on the shot clock. Pippen with it. Now defended by Mullen. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And that's pretty much how this game is going. They've controlled the boards and look to come away with the win right here.
Number 45. Covered by Long. Jackson kicks to Mullen. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the strike for 2. And Clark, as you were saying before, they're controlling the inside presence, just overwhelming here today.
And I really thought that was the deciding factor, Kevin. I mean, they were just too strong inside.
And that one falls for Mullen. And the Bulls making a change here. That one misses. Here's Busher. He dishes it to Brown. Passes it to Busher. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's the feed to Brown. Kicks to Kukoc. Back to Brown. Rose with the block. They get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here.
Yes!
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shoots a fader. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Kukoc from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
So no problem for him.